Hey pal, I found a funny AI dungeon story. I'm going to read it to you now. You are Link, the hero of Hyrule. You have been told by the King of Gamelon to save his daughter, Zelda. You enter the forest looking for weapons. You find a sword and think about using it on a wolf, but then you remember. Wolves aren't real. You say, golly, it sure is boring around here. The wolf looks at you with its big yellow eyes and says, what's so funny? You chop the wolf's head off with your sword. The wolf falls on the ground with a thud. The wolf looks dead, but you know it doesn't. You place a bomb next to the wolf's corpse and leave the area quickly. When you come back, there is a big explosion, but the wolf is still standing. There isn't a scratch on him. The wolf begins to float and glow godlike and begins to attack you with his claws and teeth. You dodge, but your elf friend takes it and dies. You check on the bomb. It seems to be working. You eat the bomb to gain more magical powers. You feel like you can jump buildings in a single bound. Unfortunately, you can't think of anything good that happened, but then, boom. You say, ouch! The bomb explodes. You are blown back by the force of the explosion. You hit a tree and fall into a shallow pond. You go fishing. You need to cast out the line before the explosive force of the bomb blasts bubbles into the water you're standing in. You drink pond. The pond is murky and you can already taste the pond water in your mouth. You gag and spit and refuse to drink any more of it. You drink more at the bottom of the pond, eventually finding a bucket. You fish out bomb parts with your elf body's undersized hands. Sorry for that. You check your surroundings and see a wooden cottage in the distance. You walk to the cabin. In the distance, you see a faint light coming from the cottage. As you get closer, suddenly you hear the squeals of pigs and roosters outside. You burn down the cottage, killing the animals inside. You eat a piece of cooked bacon, which was cooked on an open fire. If only all breakfasts could be this simple. Put the rest of the bacon into your bag and continue on your journey. You say, golly, I'm so hungry. I could eat an Oh, wait, I forgot the Link impression. Sorry. Golly, I'm so hungry. I could eat an Octorok. You stumble upon a small store. You go inside and gasp at the selection on offer. Sorry about that quick distraction. I had to let my cat out of my room. You dance, not caring the least that you're in a place that sells clothes and not alcohol. The music is like a refreshing breeze on a hot day. It's so nice. Maru, the shop owner, punches you in the gut and takes your coins. You fall to the floor in a gasp and pain. Your insides twist on themselves. You start to feel lightheaded, but the music kept you somewhat energized. Oh no! You kiss Maruzu, the owner of the shop, and he runs away in terror. Maruzu obviously so scared of you that he runs away and doesn't even leave a tip. You've lost all respect for humanity. Maru says he will come back when you're a bit richer. You decide that you will simply get drunk every night henceforth. You drink milk from a bowl at Marilyn's bar. The milk looks, smells, and tastes horrible. You gulp it all down, ask for another bowl, same disgusting tasting milk. You vomit the milk back up. However, you keep on drinking as the bowl never comes back to you. The owner eventually walks away with your coins. You feel utterly terrible. You eat the bowl of milk. It tastes slightly better. You're feeling horrible, but slightly less so. You decide to continue your drink or food policy. The patron next to you looks like a bum, but he has an interesting looking loot. You say, Zelda, what are you doing here? She plays her lute and you drink. It would appear that they have found two things to enjoy in life. You say, "How about a kiss for good luck?" She laughs and says that you don't do that anymore. You tell her that she still owes you after the times you have saved her. She smiles and says that she knows and thanks you. You say, "Do the thing!" She hugs you and says that she was really happy to see you. You giggle and feel the worst pain on earth. Something has broken into pieces inside your stomach and it doesn't feel good. You vomit into Zelda's mouth, breaking into a coughing fit as you try to laugh and joke as you're dying. She laughs and says that she didn't expect you do it like that. Ganon bursts through the wooden door, shooting boosted lightning at Link. The noise is terrible. Lightning blasts through the window behind you. You laugh and then think of your parents who are away on a trip right now. You try to stand up, but you're too late. You're hit by a lightning blast directly in the back. You scream and fall to the floor. You're dead before you hit the floor. A fairy comes and revives Link, but he's burned black and blue. So, hey, you killed myself because you were about to leave, not the other way around. You don't care, however. As you walk out of the bar, Ganon stares at you in anger. He stands up and throws a fireball in your direction. The mirror shield reflects the fireball back at Ganon, who stands up there with a stupid grin on his face. Ganon's head explodes into a mass of gore. He falls to the ground. You say, "I did it! I won!" You smile from ear to ear and exit the bar, looking both ways for any hint of the police or soldiers. You haven't won any yet, however. You look in the direction of the nearest village and see a lot of smoke from a farm, a lot of burning buildings. You're doing good work. You dig a hole, find a tiny silver mine, and using your pick, you make several silver ore deposits in. Then you leave it there. Silver will be acquired later. You drink lava, which feels hotter than usual. You feel your internal organs burning to melt. You scream and fall to the ground as your body burns to ash. Poor Link's soul is destroyed as well. You know. "Don't worry, child," you hear. "This is just the beginning." Your clothes fall off, your body shining brightly into the moonlight. You see a woman flying out of the shadows to take Ganon's place. But it's dummy thick Ganon. She steps out into the moonlight. Her face beautiful, her body. You see her pull out a lute and begin playing it. It's a beautiful melody. You throw the book of Camelot at her. She looks up from her music just in time to catch it. "Are you angry because you lost or I'm beautiful?" she asks. You furiously rip off hair. She rapidly begins ripping out her beautiful hair. "I'm pretty? Thank you," she says scarcely, and then throws the book into the lake. You scream and begin tearing your hair out. You put the crossbow in mouth. You stick a crudely made crossbow into your mouth and begin giggling. Suddenly, a book of Camelot flies into her face and knocks her off balance, but she catches it again. You trigger the crossbow into your mouth, killing you, but also dummy thick Ganon and Zelda. 20,000 meters away. You laugh and begin biting down on the trigger, starting a loud explosion going off in your mouth. The crossbow is launched into the air as your body is launched into the air in smoldering ash. What? You say, "Hey Mario, can I get a large supreme pizza? Hold the olives and put rupees on it. Thanks, Paisano! Your body smolders into oblivion before the law enforcement can rush to your aid. You are dead. The story is over." So I hope you enjoyed that story I found. It's a pretty entertaining story. It's one of my personal favorites on AI Dungeon. So I actually have to go and do my math work now. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna exit the VC now. But remember, before I exit the VC, the way you get the most likes in Fortnite is